The three Cubans released at the same time as Alan Gross were all accused of spying at home. They are national heroes. Cuban President Raul Castro embraced them minutes after they got off a plane in Havana. CBS Evening News anchor and managing editor Scott Pelley is in Havana, Cuba's capital. Scott, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. Those three Cubans returned here to a hero's welcome. Cubans watched them on television last night, greeting their neighbors as the streets around them filled with what appeared to be adoring crowds, and they thanked everyone for keeping the faith and bringing them home. The Castro brothers had always said that this country would never rest until those three Cuban spies were returned from the United States. As the sun rises this morning over the island, Cubans are waking up to a new reality now that these sweeping changes have finally been announced. These negotiations went on for 18 months in secret. When Raul Castro announced it to his people, at the same time President Obama spoke in the United States, nearly everyone was watching. At first, there was silence, but that soon turned to joy. People broke out in song and dance to celebrate the news. Church bells rang, and cars and motorcycles honked their horns as they drove through the streets. Although it's still far too early for people to feel any sort of impact, there is a sense that this can only be a good thing. People here feel that economic conditions will improve as trade restrictions loosen and visits by American tourists are made easier. Diplomatic relations between Cuba and the United States have been virtually non-existent since they broke off in 1961. And when you look around a city like this, like Havana, the city almost feels frozen in time, but this might change things now that ties have been reestablished. You can't overemphasize what this news means to families here. An entire generation of Cubans have watched their children either leave the island or attempt to leave the island, and there's a sense here now that if the economy improves and the government opens up more freedoms, families may stay together. People may want to stay here in Cuba. Charlie?
Scott, thank you so much.